What is going on, guys? John here for another food review, and today we are doing a special video. We are going to try out some Lebanese food. As some of you may know, as some of you may not know, I am partially Lebanese. So one of my subscribers named Bosnigan Alin, I believe that's how you pronounce it. If not, I apologize. He or she, I believe it's he, has been trying to get me to do some Lebanese food for pretty much ever. So today we're gonna do some Lebanese food, finally. We went to a place called Toledo Chicken. It's a local spot near where I live, near Richmond. It took me a while to find this place because there's not that many Lebanese restaurants, unfortunately. So we went ahead, we went there, and we got a nice grab bag of goodies right here. So let's break into this. This video is probably going to be a little bit longer than the other ones because we have a lot of stuff to go through, so just be mindful of that. All right, so here we go. This is going to be for last. This is a popular dessert called Baklava. Here we have, I got some spices because there's not many places that sell them. So here, as you can see on the front, maybe you can't, it says made in Lebanon. These are steak spices on the shawarma. Here we have one box here, one little container, another box, and some silverware and napkins. Don't need that. All right, so let's get into some of these boxes. All right, here we have a meat pie. This is a popular Lebanese food item. Here we have gibi, another popular Lebanese food item that is beef, Bulgar wheat, and that one was actually deep fried. And a lot of them have pine nuts. And then here we have, oh my goodness, look at this thing, a beef shawarma. It's kind of like a gyro, but it is the Lebanese beef spices, tzatziki, the yogurt sauce. So this looks pretty good, guys. So I guess, and then what do we have here? Oh, a little, a grape leaf, a very tiny little grape leaf. So I'm gonna get the camera in here, guys, and I'm gonna show you what everything looks close up, all right? Yeah, so here is the meat pie, a little bit of sesame seeds on top. Here we have the gibi. This is coated in a wheat coating and then deep fried, and it has beef and pine nuts in the middle. Here we have a grape leaf. This is literally what you think it is. It's the leaf of a grape plant, vine, tree, and it's filled with rice, seasoning, lemon juice. And here we have the beef shawarma, if you can see in there. It's shredded beef, the beef seasoning, Lebanese seasoning, some tzatziki, lettuce, onion, and some pickles in there. So here we go, guys. Here is the Lebanese food smorgasbord. Let's go in and try it out, guys. Alrighty, guys. Well, included was a wonderful can of Coca-Cola as the combo for the beef shawarma. So that is what we will be drinking in the beverage department. So I think without further ado, guys, let's try out some of this stuff. I think we will go for the fried gibi first. Now, I think that actually it says on the menu that this is made with almonds instead of pine nuts because pine nuts are very, very expensive. But traditionally, it would be made with beef, pine nuts, onion, packed into almost sort of like a meatloaf style thing. But this one is rolled in wheat and then fried. So let's try this out, guys. Fried gibi, Lebanese food from a Lebanese restaurant. Let's try it out. Wow. Very sweet. Here is the inside of the gibi. You can see the nice crunchy outer shell, the beef filling, and then the outside is that that grain that it is fried with. So looking good, looking good. Now you can't really compare this to something like McDonald's or other, fast food because this is from scratch, homemade, restaurant quality. So Very, very good. Let's get the napkin going here. Oh yeah, this is very, very good though. The beef is very sweet. The onions add a lot of sweetness as well. Almonds give it a nice crunch. And then the fried grain coating is super, super crunchy. So it's like, it's such a good combination. The sweetness and the crunchiness. It's almost like dessert, except for it's savory beef. Very good. Moving on to the grape leaf. Now this is an actual leaf from a grape. When I was younger, we would actually go out to the plants and we would pick the actual leaves, put them in a basket, bring them home, my grandma, my mother, and we would all help cook them. We would do the rice, the ground beef, and the pine nuts, the onions, and you just wrap them and then you put them into a baking dish and then you bake them for a while. So this one is no beef, it's just rice, lemon juice, and some seasonings. So let's try out the meatless grape leaf. The middle is nice and white. It's just the rice. It has the seasonings in there as well, but very good. You definitely taste the citrus, the lemon juice very well complements the leaf, the actual grape leaf itself, so it's very, very good. Nice and sour flavor, but I would have liked the beef to be in this, but they just didn't offer it there, so no problem though. Still very good. All right, guys, so next we have the meat pie. This usually is pine nuts, beef, and onions, and then it's just wrapped in dough. So again, I think that this is almonds instead of pine nuts because they just want to save some money. So let's try it out, guys. Not much beef in there. So it's honestly a little bit dry. There's not that much beef in here, and there is a lot of dough. But there we go. We got some more beef in that bite. Not my favorite. This, just this particular variety. It's definitely a lot better homemade. Obviously, we loaded up with meat, and there is not that much meat in that one. So, okay though. What are you gonna do? They can't all be winners. Time to move on to the beef shawarma. This is going to be my favorite, I can already tell. So what we have here, very similar to a gyro. We have the pita bread right here. We have the shawarma beef, so that is the style of seasoning. We have some herbs. We have some sliced pickle, onion, lettuce, and the tzatziki yogurt sauce. So it's very similar to a gyro. It just has a little bit of a Lebanese twist, Middle Eastern twist to it. So without further ado, guys, let's try this bad boy out. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting full. All right, guys. Well, now it is time for the baklava. This is made with the very thin phyllo dough, very, very thin dough. What you do is it's a mixture of nuts, sugar, spices, a lot of butter, and you lay the phyllo dough, brush it with butter, another piece of phyllo dough, brush it with butter, put the almonds or the nuts that you use, more phyllo dough, and so it gives you this nice sort of, oh my goodness. If you can see the layers, I'll get you in here for a close-up and I'll show you the different layers of this dessert. It is incredible. Do you see how flaky that is? Do you see all those individual layers? That's all individual layers of the dough, and in between they're all brushed with butter. And then the nuts at the bottom, and then this thing is just covered in honey. Unbelievable. All right, guys, well, the baklava. Let's try this out. Did you hear that crunch? So sweet, so crispy. Love it. All right, guys, well, there it is, the Lebanese food we tried out. Just as a refresher, the shawarma, beef shawarma, kind of like a gyro. We tried out the meat pie. We tried out the gibi, grape leaf, and the baklava for dessert. Fantastic stuff. I would say the meat pie, you know, could have been a lot better just for that particular restaurant. I'm not going to give them too much grief for that. The baklava was number one. I mean, that was incredible. That was it was $3.49 for the baklava, 2 pieces. The beef shawarma was $6.99 with the drink. The gibi, I believe, was $2.99, and the grape leaf was $1. So overall, not a bad price for everything there. I probably wouldn't really necessarily get all of that stuff in one meal anyways, but I just kind of wanted to showcase a few of the most popular Lebanese food items and kind of, you know, share that experience with you guys. So overall, guys, with the whole package deal, I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10. Everything was fantastic. It was all nice, homemade, fresh. Just, again, that meat pie kind of, you know, kind of held up the show a little bit. So if the meat pie was phenomenal, would have got a 10 out of 10. But hey, 9 out of 10 ain't too shabby. So thank you very much for watching this video, guys. I do appreciate it. Thank you for joining me as I kind of shared a little bit of my culture, and I hope you enjoyed the journey. So thank you very much, guys. Please throw it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.